Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We're going to go ahead and finish up this week. Here's what we're looking at. It's going to be pretty straightforward. 6 exercises. Going to go as hard as you can. Basically, we're working 12 minutes straight. Each exercise, you're working for 2 minutes. Again, 12 minutes with the exercises. Your goal there, obviously, we're going to be testing some endurance. Your goal is to be battling that muscle fatigue, a little bit of willpower, etc. Try to keep yourself moving for that whole 12 minutes or your 2-minute interval. Same warm-up we've been knocking out, that'll be listed in the comments. If you're not sure about it, scroll back 4 or 5 videos, I forget how many, but I do a full demonstration a couple videos back. Just look for that longer video. So here's what we're looking at. I'll go ahead, I'll list them out, I'll step back, then I'll demo them. Side to side push-up, cross behind lunge, fire hydrants. We'll be doing that out of a high plank or low plank, air squat, high low plank, burpees. Okay, so again, each exercise 2 minutes straight, as hard as you can go, as many reps as you can get. I'll show you a modifier, because if you do start hitting failure and that muscle fatigue, you'll go into that modifier and you'll just still cruise through as many as you're able. So let's go through it. Warm-up's done. First one, side to side push up. So I'm going to start into that high plank. Our concept here is when we flip another lane. Here we go. Our concept here, you're going to hit a push up. Then we're just going to shift our hands to the other direction, and we're just going to add a little bit of dynamics to it. So it starts in my high plank. Going to get a push, step, step, push, step, step, push, step, step, push. Okay? Maintain that pace as long as you can. Maintain that depth as long as you can. Once you feel you're not able to get good depth on your push-ups or you're starting to fail, we'll drop down to the knees. Exercise stays the same. Just make sure the hips drop forward. Push, step, step, push, step, step. Same thing. Again, we just want to make sure that we're not just sitting there doing neck ups. So drop your hips down, get your chest to the floor. Second one then is going to be cross behind lunge. So we're still going to be working side to side essentially. So feet going to start neutral, going to step back and across. So it's going to test the balance a little bit. Make sure you're taking a big enough step backwards. Drop down, switch. Drop down, switch. Drop down, switch. Just going to keep it rolling. Okay? If you start hitting muscle fatigue there, or you're not able to keep your balance, we'll start half repping it, okay? Or slow your pace down. We can come here, gather step, here, gather step. Take your time, otherwise, like I said, start half repping it a little bit. Exercise 3, fire hydrants, high plank or low plank. Big thing to concentrate on is your knee. Want to raise it up towards the ceiling and drive it towards our elbow, not just one or the other. So, I'm up in my high plank, left knee, left elbow, up to the ceiling, up to my elbow. Other side. Here, here, here. Now what makes this challenging is, one, I'm asking you to hold that plank for 2 minutes straight. I'm also asking you to keep that dynamic. So we're getting constant tension all through the front, all through the back muscles, all through the shoulders. We're going to get that constant tension all through the obliques as well. One more time from the front angle. Hips are neutral. Here, here, here. All right, notice where that knee elevation is. Open out, drive it forward. That's 3 down, 4 to go with your air squat, just your standard body weight squat, okay? This one is just gonna be on you to keep pushing your pace, keep yourself moving. Toes forward, heel pressure, nice big chest. Should be able to see yourself in the mirror or in the camera if you're taping. Drop down, 1, 2, 3. Just gonna keep it rolling, okay? As many good ones as you can get in your 2 minutes. If you have mobility restrictions, then obviously turn that more into a half rep if you need. But go as low as your mobility will allow you to go safely. 2 to go, high low plank. Gonna start in your high plank, drop down, forearm, press yourself back up. So here we go, starting point, high plank. Make sure your feet are nice and wide so your hips aren't dancing all over the place. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Trying to alternate your lead arm every time, okay? Want to make sure that we're physically picking our hands and forearms up off the ground, not just weight shifting back and forth. That makes it really easy, and it makes it kind of hideous looking, okay? Pick your hand up, and we're forcing stabilization, tension all the way through all the time. Okay, again, we can do that one from our knees as well. You start hitting that failure point, drop down here, same thing. Okay, like the push-up, just make sure the hips stay forward. I forgot to say on those fire hydrants, we can also drop down to the knees for that too. Exercise will be the same. So with that, refer back to exercise 3. Last but not least, we'll finish with a nice full body cardio, strength-ish type stuff here. We're gonna go burpees. So push-up and your jump are gonna be optional. We just wanna emphasize a good squat or a good step out if you're modifying. And again, keep a rhythm, keep yourself moving. Goal, generally 1 rep every 5 seconds. So looking at 24-ish reps, okay, make it objective. So chest is big, toes start forward, drop down, nice squat, down, kick out, high plank, here, as many as we can get. Again, your option on it is going to be able to do the footwork, hands touch the ground, step, step, and then you'll step yourself back in. So here's what we're looking at. Good squat, hands down, step, 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 step. Good squat, stand up, okay? That's your option, that's your modifier, still cruising through as many times as we can. Just building good habits, we want to make sure that we're not just bending over to the floor, but again, squat down, get your hands to the floor before kicking out, before stepping out. So again, 12 minutes, going hard, going crazy, 2 minutes per exercise afterwards. Take 5, 10, 15 minutes, stretch it all out, quads, chest, abs, everything. Have a great Friday, have a great weekend, take care.